Are y'all ready for something sweet? Because you know I am. I've got one of the biggest sweet teeth or sweet tooths I know. And of course I said yesterday I get it from my daddy. All my kids got these sweet teeth too. And my granddaughter. So we're gonna make something I've not made in a while. And I love cream cheese. I love anything with cream cheese in it. So we're gonna take 2 packages of Philadelphia cream cheese. Remember I gave y'all a hint yesterday. And 2 containers of Pillsbury Crescent doughs. And what we're gonna make is something called a cream cheese delight. And we need, first off, to preheat our oven to 350. Let me do that real quick because I forgot. Then get you a 9x13 pan. Spray it with your pan. This is gonna be so good today, y'all. It's kind of overcast and cloudy here, and the high is gonna be 68. Ooh, do you see all that flying in the air from that pan? Tells you I use way too much, but that's all right. Okay, first thing we're gonna do after we spray our pan is open up one of these bad boys. We're gonna use 1 whole row for the bottom layer of crust. If I can get it open. Sometimes these things, I swear they make them kid-proof. There we go. So we're gonna unroll our crescent roll dough. And like I said, these are on sale at Sam's right now. You get a 4-pack. I think they were $6.98 for 4 cans, which is great. We're gonna put this in the bottom of our 9x13 casserole dish, and we're gonna push down and seal all the crevices, because you know how they're cut up into triangles. We're gonna push it all together to where there's no holes, and they all touch and combine, because we don't want our cheesecake filling to seep through the cracks. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. This stuff's cold. I turned my refrigerator down yesterday. I guess when I cleaned it, I cranked up the heat on it and stuff was getting a little bit warm. It showed it was like 46 degrees inside my fridge, and I thought, I want stuff colder than that. So I turned it down to 32, and boy, I can feel it. It's cold. Okay. Here's our bottom layer of crust. I've got everything pinched together, all the seams together. So, with that being said, we're gonna take our cream cheese, head over to my KitchenAid mixer and mix up the filling. Okay, to my mixer, I'm gonna add 2 packages of this room temperature cream cheese. Like I said, I set mine overnight out on my counter because you don't want it cold or it'll get lumpy. And I guess I'm weird. I take my cream cheese and I scrape it over my whisk so I get it all off of there. Let me get the second one. There's always something end up landing on my fingers. I gotta lick off when I cook. I think that's kind of the most enjoyable part of cooking is you get to eat while you cook. All right. I think they make these packages kid-proof too. That come right off there. All right. So with my 2 packages of cream cheese, I'm gonna turn my mixer on medium and let it beat for about 30 to 45 seconds. Because they're already warm, we just wanna get them smooth. Grab me a spatula. Sometimes it sticks to your bowl. I'm gonna push it down. All right. Why not? Cream cheese is delicious. So to our two blocks of cream cheese, I'm gonna add 1 cup of white sugar and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Mix it up real good. Once this all gets incorporated, I'm gonna put it over that bottom layer of crescent roll dough. All right, y'all. Got my cream cheese filling ready. I put it in the mixer probably for a total of 2 minutes. So all the sugar was combined. We're gonna take our filling, we're gonna put it over our bottom layer of crescent roll dough, and we're gonna spread out evenly. Oh, this stuff smells so dang good. So far, this is extremely easy. And again, you can't go wrong with cream cheese. I could eat cheesecake every day of my life. Or anything with cream cheese in it for that matter. My mom, every year at Thanksgiving and Christmas, makes a big, it's about 20 pounder cheesecake for the family. And it is delicious. It's one of them that takes about all day. She mastered this recipe, and it's delicious. I think she said there's 8 blocks of cream cheese in it. All right. So this is what it looks like so far. 1 roll of crescent rolls and a cream cheese mixture. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to take another roll of crescent roll dough. Let's hope this one is not childproof either. And it is. Usually they pop right open. There we go. So we're going to do the same thing on the top layers we did at the bottom. Put it over it. Make sure all the seams are sealed and pinched together. Let's see how easy this goes. I seen in Kroger's the other day that you can buy crescent roll sheets now, and I thought, interesting. My family loves it when I make crescent rolls with supper sometimes. They love the honey butter ones. Those are really good. And I like taking crescent rolls, cutting them up in little strips, and, you know, rolling little smokies in them, pigs in the blanket. We need to do that soon, do like an appetizer day. Okay, there we go. There's the second roll. Now, next thing we do is we take 1 stick of melted butter, and you know I'm using real butter, and we pour it over our second layer, just like so. I can't believe there's not any eggs in this recipe. I was looking at it last night going, where's the eggs? You would think eggs would go in the cream cheese mixture, but evidently not. All right, last step, y'all. So you take a 1/2 cup of sugar. Now I'm almost out of sugar. I'm glad Walmart's coming today and bringing me some necessities because I didn't feel like going out. And 1 teaspoon of cinnamon in your sugar. I'm gonna eyeball it. I'm not measuring this. Mix it together. And once you get it all mixed together, you sprinkle on top of your butter mixture. Ooh, sounds like somebody's fingers on a chalkboard. Y'all remember the chalkboards in school when somebody gets mad and they went down the chalkboard? That's what that sounded like. Now, we just sprinkle this over our butter. This is gonna make it taste really good. Smells like Christmas up in here, y'all. I bought some cinnamon wax melts the other day when I had to run into the store to grab something real quick. I thought, oh, I love cinnamon for Christmas. You just can't go wrong. There we go. We're gonna pop this in the oven, 350 degrees for, what's my recipe say? 30 minutes. So we're gonna pop it in and I'll see you back. You wanna know what I'm gonna make next? My favorite vegetable in the whole wide world. Green beans, country style. Went to Aldi's last week, the boys and I did, and I thought, let's try their green beans out. I always buy Green Giant or Del Monte. So we're gonna try Aldi's brand Happy Harvest French style green beans. I've told y'all several times my husband's picky. He'll eat green beans, y'all, but they have to be a certain cut, French style. So stay tuned when this crescent roll Danish gets done, or delight, whatever you want to call it. I think it looks more like a Danish than a delight. We're gonna make some country style green beans. Can't go wrong. Y'all, just got these out of the oven. Look at these. Woo, they smell great. I mean great. My recipe was wrong. It said 350 for 30 minutes, but guess what? I baked them 350 for an hour, and they're perfect. Perfect. And they smell amazing. They look amazing. You can see the layers. You can see the cream cheese filling. You can see the butter with the caramelization with sugar and the cinnamon on top. So you know what I'm gonna do? They're hot out of the oven. Got my Pioneer Woman knife. Got my Pioneer Woman spatula. We're gonna try a bite. Why not? And yes, I'm gonna burn my mouth, but that's okay. It's what they make ice for. Cool it down. Oh wow. There we go. Looks like that sugar and cinnamon on top made kind of like a little crunch. This looks fantastic. This would be a great recipe to take for Thanksgiving, for Christmas, or even for Christmas morning breakfast. That sounds really good, and I may do that. I'm all about casseroles, danishes, you know, easy recipes. I can't get this burger out. It's so dang hot. Woo! Ooh! See that, y'all? Mmm.